Welcome back again to Rottumer Island, and firstly an apology for the lack of content, really. It's been half term here in the UK over the Easter break, and yes, it's been manic, and we'll leave that at that. But it has been a while, and it's good to be back. So what have we done? So the field that we ploughed in the last episode, that's been drilled with grass, rolled, done. So we're into April 1st, and we can, I don't want to show too much, we can now plant our soybeans and our corn. The grass is not quite ready. Obviously we've got to wait now because there's been an update to how the grass performs. So equipment wise, things have changed. So I've sold the little Massey that we got, and that has been replaced with this bad boy. So this is an edit done by Marnux, and it's just, it just fits. Do you know what I mean? So it just fits. And so the Vader planter was released on Mod Hub sometime in the last week, along with, if I can just turn around here, the Fendt favorite pack. So I used these on Klein Friesland, and I loved them. Now, I think that was was that multiplayer? That was multiplayer, wasn't it? We'd done that one on. I thought, you know what? I'm going to sell the Fendt that we got. Sold the little Massey. We've swapped the mowers out, and these are the Pottinger mowers. The other issue that we had, and what we'll do is we'll hop into here, fire the beastly thing up, and we'll head to our pallet and bale storage. Now, you will see, let me just pull here, that it's got bales in it, which is good now. The problem was, after the 1.7 or 1.7.01 or 1.2, the mod that we were using, which was it the Round Baler Plus, I think, mod, that threw a complete hissy fit. So if you've watched Mr. CDP on Prairie Farms, I think, he had the same issue. So I had to remove the mod, had to go into the XML, delete the bales, because it was still showing that they were still there, but you couldn't do anything with them. And then I rebought the bales and sorted the money out, basically. So that's where we are with that. Now, I don't think I changed. Oh, hello, trailer. Anything else? So let's go. We get past there. Yes, we can, because we're a professional driver. I'm just trying to sort the volume in my headphones. So we have got the John Deere on the cultivator in what will be our cornfield. So that is, should we have a look just to see how that is actually getting on? It's doing a marvellous job. Super. So you can see all the grass is showing ready to harvest, all bar this one. Yeah, it's just, we'll let that grow in. We'll let this go another month, and then we should be good. I did do a ploughing contract on, I think it was one of these down. It was one of these down here. I think it might have been 53. I had a few hours to play the game, so I drilled this, rolled it, and whatnot. But we need to now get cracking. So Let's get ourselves not reversed. That'd be the brake pedal. Can you tell I'm rusty? Right, let's get that lined up. Get the old H button on. We'll do 3 headlands. Yes, we want it to automatically deactivate, although we're not going to use it, but yes, okay. And H, power that up, lower that down. We're on soybeans. Job is a good one, and you can see that in honour of Marnux, we've gone for the number plate on this one. But it just kind of fits. I've kept the Massey, and we will use that for the bigger horsepower jobs. But yeah, I couldn't not use this, to be fair. So what's been going on? Well, the grain dryer released, which is good. I'm very pleased. And we're up around 19,500 downloads now on that, so that's really cool. Thank you all of you that have downloaded it and rated it. It's got a decent rating in a minute, so that's really good. That's what I'm pleased about. We've had the news this week that precision farming is coming back, which for me was never in doubt, really. It just takes time to sort the licenses and what not out, because it's, you know, it's got the a lot of the John Deere equipment in, and it's done almost in partnership with, there we go, other agencies, let's say. So yes, that's cool. So that's going to be back on May the 8th, which is not long now. But yeah, other than that, it's been steady. I mean, there's still a ton of mods that are coming out, and, you know, you can't really knock Giants. I mean, there's obviously, I think, still quite a few that are quite a long get out of it. Let's pick the right point. There we go. There's still obviously quite a long list, so you can understand why, you know, they're obviously getting through it, which is always good. But yeah, there's some different ones coming out, and like I say, I saw the Fent pack come out, and I was like, that needs to appear. So we've got four tractors now: the John Deere, this one, the Fent, and the Massey. So one new one and 3 older ones, which I'm pleased about. I quite like it. I think it's you know, they're not massive. I think the Fent's 260 horsepower. This is 250. I think the John Deere's what, 190 was it, something like that. But this, it's just a yeah, it suits the map. And I know that he's also shared this edit with I'm going to butcher guy's channel name. Emus, is it? Emus? Marnux, you can berate me and correct me if I've completely mullered that. But yeah, I think just because it fits so well with the map, really. He's I hope he won't mind me saying he's cracking on with his new map. It looks really good. He's way off yet, but yeah, he's already started the work on that, so that's good. The other thing, which is pretty cool, and actually I'd forgotten about, is he sent me an update to this map, Rottumer Island. So I think what we'll do is, once we've done this field, come on, There we go. We will go and have a look. And we might need to purchase one cow. But I want to show you what he's managed to not fix, but introduce to the map. So I've actually had quite a bit of... it's weird. I've had quite a lot of time off and not actually played a great deal of, let's say... not played. I've not had a great deal of computer time, but it's actually been, in a way, refreshing, maybe. There's been Easter meals, there's been meeting friends, there's been just days chilling. But what has been really cool, keeping the tractor vibe going. What day was it? It was Thursday, I think it was. Which would mean nothing to you guys, but we were off out to meet some friends and going through the village. Right, let me just, one moment, swap that to corn. There we go. Beacons on, and this way. Yeah, so we were off to meet friends, and coming towards us was I can't remember which tractor it was, which is really annoying, but it had got a set of Crone mowers on it, so single mower on the front, obviously, and the twins on the back. I thought, oh, that's interesting. It seemed early. Now, whether they were just being transported somewhere, or they'd been, I don't know, or they were being used. But then the past, I'm going to say 2 or 3 days. Oh, I thought I'd gone deaf then. They have been carting slurry digestate past the house with the Zunhammer tank, as I mentioned this before, but there's been cases. They got the 150 Puma going past. There was John Deere, which I couldn't see what it was. There's been fast tracks going past. It's been really cool. It's been every sort of 5-10 minutes you hear that low rumble as they come past. It's been quite cool to watch. There's been silage trailers going past. So whether they are having an early cut, I don't know. I mean, we've had the weather for it, probably. Judging by the state of the lawn. Yeah. So, yeah, it's all good. It's all good. We've had the odd rain shower as well, so hopefully the old crops are doing well. I mean, the OSR canola round us looks epic. The fields look awesome. Vibrant yellow at the minute. So, this guy is cracking on, and let's just have a butcher's. Yes, of course it's moved to another one. There we go. Okay, so a few more passes on the headland, and then, sorry, up and down roads and the headland. So what we're going to do is we are going to get ourselves to the Fent. Now, what Marnux has done, and if I can remember where... Open the animal dialogue box. So, right. Let's have a butcher's now. I don't want to be waiting too long, because I think at this point, knowing what I know, we can advance through time quite a bit. So, how much does 140 cattle set us back? 178 grand. Now, let's be sensible. Let's go. I do like the fact you can just hold your finger on the slider now and it moves. Not slider, but the button. There we go. Right, so let's go 70. Buy. Can I do this now? Yes. Right. Done. Aha. Now, if we have a look in here, you'll see he's a clever boy. Start the bomb. Hay, 80% on its own. Silage, 80%. TMR, 100%. Grass, 100%. So he's enabled or managed to work out how to do zero grazing effectively. So what we can do is when the top, I mean, we have got all the composite bits to make TMR, so we could do that. No problem at all. The other thing I've done, I can't remember if I said, I've bought a bigger bucket. Now it has got JCB on the side, but we won't talk about that. And we don't really need it in all honesty. Because I forgot we've got the mixer wagon that does the old picker-upping for us. So what we can do is let's just go like... Now what I'm thinking is we could do with a straw blower. Can we put straw in? Tell you what, there's an experiment to try. Right, let's go and get in here. Is that up? There we go. Right, we'll put the bucket somewhere. We're going to need the rollers in a minute, so we'll put that. Then we'll go for here. There we go. Grab the forks. Bring the headstock up a bit. There we go. Right. So we'll grab a bale of straw just to start with. And then what we'll do is we'll drop it in the mixer wagon Maldufa. Where's the trigger? There we go. Round bale straw. I'll tell you what, we'll go with 2 to start off with. Ah, perfecto. Right, so we grab those like so. We'll take these round and then we'll test putting in the straw to see if that works. We will need to drop in a manure heap somewhere because it would be silly not to have one. Let's see if we can do this by the tree. Yeah, no problem at all. There we go. Zoom that out a bit. No, bit more out. There we go. Don't roll backwards. Thank you very much. Lovely. Right. So we'll put this here. Behind the spikes. In here, do that, and turn the engine on. Now, what we might do, just for ease, is general settings, A markers are Q. We might need to be around the other side, potentially. Yeah, I think we do. Let's go round. Can't actually think. So which side are we on? Tip side left, which is good. Let's get close in. Come on, don't be horrible to me. Don't be horrible to me. We're gonna have to get that in there, aren't we? Okie dokie. No problem for a professional driver like myself. Might be a bit Might be a bit tight on this one. Come on, there we go. That way, that way. Come on, power. Power. It's going. It's going. Come on. There we go. Oop. Forward to touch. There we are. Come on. Please work as a straw blower. Please. Get in. So how is that doing us straw wise? That's good. Okay. Fine. So we'll fill up the straw. We'll grab some hay, probably, just to tide them over until May. And then what we'll do is we'll cut the grass and we'll feed them at least one of the fields off that. So I'll get the straw done and I'll see you when we are doing the hay. Right, so straw done. We've got a bit left in the wagon, but that's fine. So what do we need to do now is construction. And it's gonna be, is it silo extension? Increases the storage capacity of your manure heap, must be placed near your stables. Did they some manure temporarily? Let's go with this one. Shop area is restricted. X, thank you. Overlaps with another object. Like what? Oh, it used to be Z, but now it's B. Double snapping is R. I think that'll be alright. Sort of there. Does that look? If we go as close there as we can. Pretty darn flat anyway. Lovely jubbly, and we can just swing around there. It's connected to the cow barn. Fantastic. Right, so we need the... Where have I put it? Where did I put my telehandler? Yeah, right. So we can now... Like I say, we can just grab some hay out. Pop that in. Tie them over until we can cut the grass. So let's bring that in. Ooh, bring that in. Put that down to there. Right. We can also now let that save, of course. Back into settings and zone markers off. Thank you. So, right, we want... So you'll see there's different... there's different amounts of hay and whatnot. I was trying to make the numbers near enough as I could exactly the same as when we left the game before. So that's 18,000 litres there. Let's grab that first, just to see what sort of dent it makes. I'm hoping it takes bales. Hope it does. That would be... I do hope it does, because otherwise that would be mildly annoying. So needless to say, with plenty of time off, there's been... Oh, yes. Look at that. I do like the DMI mods. They just work. They just work. What we're doing, hay, 18,000 litres. What we'll do is we'll pop a couple more in, because I'm not sure how 70 cows are going to eat 17,000. 70,000. Start that again. 70 cows There's no way they're going to eat that much food, but we've got it. So what we will do is grab a couple more of the smaller bales. So what was I saying? Yes, so with plenty of time off, there's been plenty of TV watched. Some TV better than others. We don't want 25, we only want we'll go for 4. So I can't remember what we were doing. We were watching, I can't remember what it was now. There was something, an advert popped up for the new, and I don't know if I'm right in saying, the new and final Mission Impossible film. So I said to Miss Gato, I quite like to see it. She says, I've never seen any of them. So I thought, okay. We'd recently signed up with, that's plenty, 35,000 litres is plenty, with, let's leave that there, Now TV. So it's kind of a subscription-based Sky, and maybe call it, I suppose. I don't know, it's all the same stuff that you would get on Sky. So let's just grab this. But so yes, we just signed up. So you got movies pack and TV pack. I was like, oh mate, I'll make the most of this. So I found a few of the Mission Impossible films. She was not interested in the slightest. So I watched 1 to 3, I think. And then for whatever reason, and this does mildly infuriate me, that you can't get them all on one provider, let's call it. You've got to go back to if you've got an Amazon Prime stick, for instance, go back, search it, where are they available? Oh, I've got to pay. Well, I'm not paying to watch them. So that put paid to that. So we've watched White Lotus, is it? The latest series? That is a very bizarre program. It's just very random. What else have we watched? We watched I want to say Pretty Little Lies, but it's not. Is it Lies? Little Big Lies? Pretty Little Lies? Something like that? I don't know. It's got Reese Witherspoon in it and a few other big-ish names, I guess you'd say. What's that? But yeah, it has been a relaxing time, honestly. It's just felt that it's gone so quick. Few more days off before work is required again, which is nice. So we've got the weekend and then back in on Monday. But yeah, can't knock it. So I've put that on my worker, haven't I? There we go. That's better. 2 headlands, please. Thank you. Let's look at how. Oh, bargain. They're nearly finished. They're on we've got 1 3/4 headlands left, which is super. So we'll get this rolled and then should be able to, we'll probably, looking at the time, end the episode there. Next episode we'll be doing the corn, or finishing off the corn. And then, as in, I'll do some off camera. But then we can start to mow the grass, look at the zero grazing, and yeah, go from there. So I'm going to push on, do a bit more of the rolling, and then we'll catch up in a little minute. So last bit of the rolling, let's just drop the old cruise control on. Because now we don't have to worry about it driving into a ditch. That is a lovely feature. And just like that, the worker has nearly finished field 2. Which is blooming marvellous timing. What we can do now is we can drag the rollers over there. We can start to keep... Thank you. We can then start to drill the corn. And job is a blooming good one. I'm pleased with that today. That's been a nice... I know we've not done a fat lot, but we've done a... Looking at the recording clips, we've done a fair bit of chatting, so apologies for that. Right. Beacon's on. Come on. Foldy, foldy, drivey, drivey. There we go. Right. So, I'm going to say thank you all for watching, all for sticking with me. There we go. Especially the patrons and the YouTube channel members. Don't forget, if you want to join the channel, there's a channel link on the join button. Patreon links are there. If you're after DLCs or anything, there's Giants links in the video description below. And also, don't forget, if you want stuff from Licked, i.e. music, then I have a link for that in the description below. But I want to say a big thank you all again for watching, sticking with me. Hopefully we're going to be a bit more regular. So yes, appreciate you all. Thanks for watching. Take care.